Today is January 13th, 2025. It has officially been 6 full days since Cookie was put to sleep. No? Is that who I think it is? Yeah? You hear me talking? Yeah? This is his half-sister, Posey. Yeah, baby, what's up? Alright, I'll pay you. Oh, no? Everyone up? Okay. Well, as a general recap, as always, in December, early in life, Cookie was diagnosed with a heart murmur, and in December, we found him under the Christmas tree, yellowing, pale gums, lethargic, weight loss. So he was rushed to an ER. They didn't find the heart murmur, but they said all of his levels basically were gone. Like, it was a miracle that he was alive. I think his red blood cell count or something was like 6. They weren't sure what was wrong, but they prescribed him 0.4 milliliters of doxycycline twice a day every 12 hours and 5 milligrams of prednisolone twice a day every 12 hours, so he took them at the same time. He did very well on the medication for 5 weeks. I would say he got even better than he was before it. Beforehand, he was constantly congested, sneezing, mucus everywhere, and it was awful. But, his vet said there was nothing that could really be done about that, but with the meds, all of his congestion cleared up. And he was as happy as could be. And so on January 7th, my dad took him to his vet appointment for a checkup, just to see how he was doing, and they said the only concern was his CBC, which was 26%, and they wanted it at 30. They weren't sure why it wasn't, and that they would probably have to do more tests. I think it was like a vector test to look for specific infections, but that was the plan going forward, and he came home. A couple hours later, I left the house to go do some errands. I gave him a quick little pet, and I gave him a kiss, and I said, "I'll be right back, Cookie. I'll see you when I get home." And that I loved him so much. And then I was at like 12:20. Got home at around 3:45, 3:50. I swear, every time I make one of these, that's when my siblings decide that they need to walk around. I don't get it. I don't get it. Without fail. Every time. But, I came home, and, he was sitting on my brother's bed. He looked tired. He was breathing really heavy. Like he would breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, like he couldn't retain his breath and his mouth was open. Which I've spoken to vets after, and they said that's a sign that cats can't breathe. So we rushed him to another ER. Pretty much everything was closed, ER-wise. 2 hospitals were full. Couldn't get a hold of one of them. So we took him to an ER, and they said he was in heart failure. The vet theorized Evans syndrome, and that he likely had been born with a weak or damaged heart, and that the medicine he was on just damaged his heart more. So on January 7th, 2025, I made the hard choice to put him down. I put him to sleep. And around 8 o'clock, the doctor came in and gave him the shot. And Cookie went to sleep and didn't wake up. and he wouldn't wake up ever again. They said it would have cost $2,000 to $3,000 to hospitalize him, that the medicine could take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to kick in, and that with everything that he had already gone through with his treatments and all that, it was probably time to start thinking about putting him to sleep. And she did not think that there was a good chance of saving him. So I decided just to let him go and to put an end to his suffering. Tomorrow, it will have been a full week without him. And it sucks a lot. We got him in May of 2022. My mom said May 7th at 8 weeks old. So he was born around March 13th or 12th. Cookie was born, and so he wasn't even 3 yet. He was about 2 years and 10 months old. Just like her, right now. And you know, I thought I was going to have a whole 15 years with him. I thought I was going to have so much longer. Because he was doing so good on the medicine. He rebounded so well. They said, I think it was like a biloflavin or biloflavin or whatever. The thing that caused the yellowing was gone. Like, he was okay. The only concern was the CBC count. And then, I guess, just sudden heart failure took him. And so I've been making these videos just to document what it's like after, my thoughts and everything, and what it's like. So today, I did some more changes to the room. I still haven't cleaned that up yet. It's all gotta get thrown out, and yeah, it's hard to bring myself to do it, knowing that he liked to sit under there. I don't think I have any photos of it, unfortunately. I wish I took so many more. Which, if you're listening to this, this is your sign to go take pictures of your pets. Go take photos, go take videos, no matter where they are, no matter what they're doing, just go do it. And give them a treat from me, because you don't know when they'll be gone. Even if they were just born, they could go any time, and you never could have known. I cleaned the litter box. So I guess there goes that scent of him. Gone just like that. And all the toys on the floor in here. Posey doesn't really play with them. Lucy doesn't play with them at all, so I figured I'd give them to the cats downstairs. So those are gone too now. And as I said in other videos, it's just like one by one, all the traces of him are slowly disappearing. Then one day it'll be like he was never here. That'll be gone. That'll be washed. This will be washed. This blanket. This will be washed. And I got a bunch of Swiffer in here. It's been so long. The only thing I would have left is his blanket. His cat toy. Sorry, I just had to get it real quick. That he loved to play with. He loved this toy so much, he would drag it around the room because he was so proud of himself for catching his mouse. He loved that toy with all his heart, and I would take the stick and I would put it in right under my mattress, just so it always dangle for him and he could play with it all he wanted. I guess now he's gone. And the other cats don't seem to care. Isn't that right, Posey? And isn't that right, Lucy? I still sleep on... People in this house have absolutely no sense of privacy or patience. Single knock on the door and then just throwing it open. Thanks. Thanks. That's just what the knock is for. It's not like you're supposed to wait. Guess I'm the only person who knows that. I sleep on this side because he liked to sleep here. Now Posey sleeps on that pillow. Lucy sleeps on this one. Isn't that right, Posey? You like to sleep over there, don't you? Yeah. Where are you going? These two don't get along. She's terrified of her and she bullies her. Well, Posey likes to be in here, so I just try to keep them separate. What I've been... Huh? What are you doing, Posey? Yeah? What I've been working on today is looking at the cremation and final gift bill. I've been figuring out what I want and what I can take off. The memory chest is cute, but it's... How much was it? $242? I can always just buy one in the future. I don't think I need the fur clipping. I already got one from the ER vet. They gave us one just complimentary. I'm tempted to get another one though, just in case the one I have gets damaged or something. You know how cats are, they're always nosy and they like to knock things around and, yeah. Private cremations, $246. I was thinking of getting 2 ink paw prints, which that alone is $98. Hi, Posey. Can't show that. Nosy kitty. Yeah. I called you what I called you. So far I was looking like, instead of $761 for everything, it'd be $681, which isn't even $100 off, but that would give me everything I want. And you would be like, that's a little excessive. I guess it's just, I'm worried about stuff being damaged. The paw prints aren't protected until I can get them a frame. Same with the nose prints. I wanted to get that little display frame that where you put in like a picture and then the paw print on one side. And so I would need 1 ink or a 1 clay print. And then, what are you doing? You trying to sit on that, Bill? I need that. Well, I guess not really, because I'm changing it, but. And then I would want another clay paw print just for display, and then I would want a third to use for whatever. Like if I wanted to make molds, or if I needed it for something. Or if the one on display gets broken, I would have a backup. Same with the ink prints in case something gets spilled on them or they get knocked somewhere or lost, and I would always have another just ready. I was even thinking about getting the nose print and the paw print, the ink prints turned into tattoos. I'm terrified of needles and tattoos. Well, I'm not terrified of tattoos, I'm terrified of sitting in a chair being stabbed with a needle over and over and over again, but I thought it'd be a nice way to remember him. I'm still thinking about the cremation or burial. Tomorrow I see my social worker slash therapist slash counselor for the first time since Cookie left, and I guess I'll see what happens with that. Otherwise, I was thinking of putting it right above my dresser, or right above my desk. I can't show above my desk because there's addresses and stuff from old boxes up there, but there's space. And yeah, that's just where things have been. I've been looking at other cats. I don't plan to adopt. I don't have the money for that. Very clearly, I only make $16 an hour in retail, so all of this bill for his cremation and everything is gonna have to go on a credit card, and I'm just gonna have to work it out. And I still have to get this one spayed. I'm gonna need to do a vet appointment for her and for Lucy, just in case Cookie gets something possibly contagious or flea-borne, to make sure that they're gonna be okay, or if they need meds or whatever treatment. I think spaying, they say, was gonna be like $600, so yeah. I can't afford another cat, as much as I would love another snuggle baby. Especially with how this one's a fair weather friend. She comes and goes. And also doesn't feel real. It's so weird that it hasn't even been a week, but it feels like it was just months or years ago. And then my baby boy's been gone. The main reason I lean towards cremation is I don't know anything about... Well, the one reason is I don't plan to stay here, so when I moved, I would take, her and Lucy and Cookie with me, but if I bury him, I can't bring him with me on the grand journey of life, so that's one reason. The other reason is I can't stand the thought of burying him and his soul being tied to this house, and then once we're all gone, then what? He's just gonna be stuck here looking for us and won't know where we went? I can't do that to him. I just can't. Still no signs or anything in dreams. My dreams are just weirdly chaotic. I don't normally dream all that much, but they've been weird. I can't remember the ones from last night, but I think it was no, that was the other night. I had the weird Lethal Company-esque dreams. I can't remember what these ones were. I don't know, they were also just genuinely, just bizarre. But yeah, I guess that's where things are. And as always, I want to end the video with a message to Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Minnie Moo. Hello, my sweet baby boy. I hope you're happy wherever you are. Jesus Christ. I hate living here. Whatever. I hope you're happy. I hope you have all the blankets to need. I hope you have all the toys to play with. I hope you're getting all the snuggles and pets your heart could want. I hope you're sleeping in the coziest of places and getting all the tastiest snacks and foods. I hope you are truly ready to go. I hope you understand the decision I made and that you agree with it and that you think it was the right one. But most importantly, I miss you, Minnie Moo. I miss you so much. I love you to the moon and back. I love you 3000. I love you with all those cheesy lines and sayings and phrases. I love you in a way that will never be truly defined by language because it will all pale in comparison to how I truly feel. Cookie. I miss you, Minnie Moo. I miss you so much, Minnie Moo. You always have a place in my heart, in my soul, in my home, in my bed, and in my life. There'll always be a special place for my special little boy. No matter what. I'd give you the world if I could. Because you deserve the world. I miss you, Minnie Moo. I love you with all my heart and everything that I am and ever will be, Cookie. I love you, Cookie.